Drill 6. Single arm, kick and catch. This drill is a direct progression to drill 5, but highlights one of the biggest areas of weakness within backstroke swimming. To achieve an early catch on backstroke, the hip has to have rotated. This drill exaggerates the rotation to enhance the catch, but if developed within the full stroke, can make a significant difference to the distance per stroke travelled. The elbow remains in a fixed position with the fingers pressing on the water, the palm of the hand facing the feet as early as possible. From this point, the swimmer will be able to generate the power to accelerate through the stroke. This picture demonstrates the exact position that could significantly improve your backstroke swim. Having achieved the catch position, return the hand to a single arm kick position by facing the palm to the floor and reaching back to the elongated body position.
Behind the back chest stretch. The swimmer is standing with feet hip to shoulder width apart, feet facing forward. There is a positive bend at the knees with the pelvis in a lumbo-pelvic neutral position. This position is maintained. The swimmer interlocks the hands behind the small of the back. The hands are pushed down with the shoulders being set back and down along the spine into a neutral position. The arms are raised behind to increase the stretch across the front of the chest and shoulders. The swimmer should keep the head looking forward and in a neutral position. The swimmer should maintain a strong neutral spine without arching from the lower back, ensuring that the lower ribs are not flaring. Ringing the shoulders. The swimmer is standing with feet hip to shoulder width apart, feet facing forward. There is a positive bend at the knees with the pelvis in a lumbo-pelvic neutral position. The swimmer's arms are held at shoulder level. The swimmer rotates the arms in opposite directions in a ringing motion through its full range. Crook lying high 5 rotations. The feet of the swimmer are drawn towards the glutes at hip width apart. The pelvis is held in a lumbo-pelvic neutral position. This can be seen with swimmers who actively push the lower back towards the floor. This position is maintained for the duration of the exercise. The arms are set into a 90-90 position at shoulder level. During the movement phase, the swimmer rotates the arms at the shoulder through full range. This should be done with the back of the swimmer's shoulders remaining in contact with the floor at all times. The swimmer must not raise the shoulders to achieve range of motion. This can be seen in the video clip with the swimmer's shoulders raising from the floor as he rotates his arms too far. Band high fives. The swimmer can be in either a standing or kneeling position. The swimmer's arm is set at shoulder height in a 90-90 position. The shoulder must be set back and down along the spine into a scapular neutral position and maintained throughout the movement. The anchor point of the band must be placed high above the swimmer's head height to provide resistance throughout the greatest range of movement. Standing shoulder hip dissociation. Whilst keeping the hips facing forward, the swimmer must fully rotate the shoulders with as little resistance from the hips and head as possible. The hips and head are held in a neutral position during this portion of the movement. In turn, the shoulders and head remain fixed, with the goal of the second part of the movement is for the hips to rotate through full range with as little resistance from the shoulders. The purpose behind this dissociation is for the swimmer to be able to fix a stable position but allow another structure or limb to move freely. The feet are positioned hip to shoulder width apart, slight bend at the knees with a long neutral spine. Kneeling side plank. There should be a straight line between the knees, hips, shoulders and head, with the elbow placed directly under the shoulder.